So the reason I'm doing my documentary on skimboarding is because I feel like it's not a very well-known sport, and the feeling I get from it is like no other, and I'm just really amazed by the sport.
Started skimboarding sophomore year of high school. Me and a couple buddies got into it pretty much just off of YouTube because it's not very popular, and we've been skimboarding ever since, which is about 8 years now. Skimboarding is really unique and cool because it's essentially surfing, but you start from the beach instead of out in the waves. And I really like it personally because you run to get onto the wave rather than paddle. And for me, I'm not as good of a swimmer as I am a runner, so that's what's really fun about it. And it's really good exercise. But learning is really hard. There's a very steep learning curve at first, but once you get past that and actually learn how to get on the board and things like that, catch your first wave, it's just the biggest rush ever, and it's such a good feeling getting that first wave and being able to ride on the water. And especially without fins, like surfing you have different control over the board because you have fins and you can do different types of turns, but with skimboarding you can do 360s and skateboarding tricks and things like that you can't really do on a surfboard.
So how'd you get into skimboarding?
Well, I was always skimboarding with my little brother. We would go out to La Jolla Shores and skim the flat water. And then I was talking to my friend Bryson, and he was telling me about places where you can actually go out and catch the waves on shore and ride waves with a skimboard. And I was like amazed, and I said, dude, get me in this right now. And he took me out, Windansea Beach, and that was pretty much just history after that.
So, what's the coolest wave you've ever gotten while skimboarding?
I'd have to say the coolest wave I've ever gotten was at Marine Street. When I was going out for a wave, it was just me and Bryson. Went out super far, wrapped it, and got barrel, and took it down the line in the barrel. And Bryson just looked at me and was like, what? That's not supposed to happen? And it was just really funny, great wave, a lot of fun.
Skimboarding was originally founded in Laguna Beach, so up there's tons of skimboarders. Like every beach you go to, they're also the best beaches, so every beach you go to there's a bunch of guys there all the time skimboarding. But places like San Diego, it's not quite as much. There's probably 10 to 15 skimboarders down here at all, so it's a lot harder to find skimboarders, but which makes it really cool, and I love that about skimboarding. And I honestly hope that it doesn't get too big because it's really awesome to know everyone in the skim community and even know some of the professionals and like know them personally because they're all really cool people. Unlike surfing, it's like pros like Kelly Slater, they're pretty much celebrities, and there's no way you could ever meet them or talk to them. But skimboarding is really cool because everyone knows everyone, and they all share that common passion for skimboarding, which no one really shares. So that's why everyone connects and loves hanging out with each other. So when you go on the beach and you start skimboarding with somebody, you instantly just start talking to them because no one else does that. So no one else skimboards, so it's like you two instantly want to talk about it and share your story.